Hello Dan Club, welcome back. I hope you are doing well, especially when it's coming up to flu season. The germs could be anywhere. So I've been scouring the internet for American recipes. I found a whole website full of them, and I've decided to do snickerdoodles. Apparently snickerdoodles come from Germany. It means like a sweet bun, or it could just be absolute nonsense, because what does snickerdoodle mean? Anyway, we're going to try it today and see if it tastes any good. Let me know in the comments if you've made these in before, and let's get to it. Hit the jingle. So here is everything that you will need. I've even got these little cups. Finally got some American sized cups, but the recipe's in English, so we don't need those. We need butter, some butter, baking powder, light brown sugar, cinnamon, vanilla bean paste, caster sugar, plain flour, and the cream of tartar. What's tartar? That sounds like a French word, doesn't it? So I'm going to mix all these up and we're going to see what delicious things we get. But my thing's broken, look. It's too many scones. Made too many scones and that's what happens. Let's get mixing. So we add 200 grams of unsalted butter, 150 caster sugar, 50 grams of light brown soft sugar, and then we've got to mix that together just like this, and then we have it all creamed together. Oh, you can use a food processor, but that won't give you arms like Popeye. So now we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean paste. Cough syrup. 1. You can count with me if you want, like it's a preschool. 2, or we could do it in a different language. Now we have to cream that in together and then add the next stuff. So now we've got to add 300 grams of flour, 1 teaspoon of bicarb, and then we have 1.5 of tartar, and apparently 1 sachet is 1, so somehow we're going to have to try and get half of this. Half. And we also want a pinch of salt, and then we gotta mix. So join me in 2 seconds. And there it is. Next up, something I didn't mention when I was mentioning the ingredients, but you should have it, is milk. Shall we make a little well in the dough like that? And we need 4 tablespoons of moo juice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you've got to mix that in to loosen it up, and that's the dough done. And then we just got to mix the top in and we can get it in the oven. I can't wait. Now here's a question you've probably been asked by your doctor. Is your dough nice and loose? If the answer is yes, then you've mixed in the milk and we're ready to go on to the next step, we need to mix, excuse me, some cinnamon. I don't know how much because it doesn't say. And we need some caster sugar. So I'm going to use a tablespoon caster sugar and just sprinkle in a bit of cinnamon. Oh, I love the smell of cinnamon. And it's almost Christmas, which I might, if you want me to show you how to do some Christmas scones, let me know in the comments and we'll do that for Christmas. I need a spoon to mix this up. Oh, and your cinnamon and sugar. Oh, that smells like Christmas. Right, I've got to prepare my dough balls and start dipping. So I've already greased the tray. You didn't want to see that, did you? And we need to roll 40-gram dough balls. Oh my god, this dough is so sticky. Oh, I might need some flour on my hands. That's it, so it doesn't stick. Well, hopefully it doesn't stick. Because you've got to roll your dough into little balls. 44? Oh, nearly. And then you get your dough, look, roll it around in the cinnamon and sugar. Nicely coated. And then you're supposed to put it on the tray, lightly press down, and there you have it until it comes out the oven. So I'm going to make a load more and then we're going to put it into that oven, which you can probably hear is preheating. Oh, so there we go. That took way longer than I thought it would because of my autistic brain. I had to make sure every single one was exactly 40 grams. So we're going to get them in the oven, and when they come out, hopefully they look as yummy as they do now. Let's go. So here they are, look. Oh, do they look nice or what? Do they look nice? Look at that. Yeah, should we try them and see if I don't vomit everywhere? Here it is, look, a snickerdoodle. They look a bit flatter than they did in the picture. Maybe I should use self-raising flour, but it says plain, and I use bicarbonate soda, so. Oh. Crunchy on the outside and gooey in the middle. I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon, but they're very sweet. Wow. Not getting very much vanilla though, but it's very, very enjoyable. Maybe I wouldn't be eating too many because they're very sickly and sweet, but I like those. Very nice. So that's it. Snickerdoodles. I quite like them. Once I get them out of my teeth, might need a cup of tea. And let me know in the comments if you've made them before, or if there's anything I can improve on. It's my first time, and as always, I don't test these recipes beforehand. You might have found that out when you watch my biscuits and gravy, but I do try them again in the future, and I do perfect them. I've got a couple of things coming up for Christmas, a couple of recipes like eggnog. Never had eggnog before, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care of yourselves, stay safe out there. Cheerio, bye. Excuse me.